Good evening, guys. Shall we start the session?
Good evening, ma'am.
Let's kindly unmute. Otherwise, if you having any questions, please end of the sessions. I will give some timing to clarify the questions. Okay. Unnecessarily don't unmute your device. Good evening, everyone. Today the session employee engagement and cultural building. This topic is extremely important for future management students like you because the organizations today are not only it's competing through products or technologies, they are competing through people, culture, as well as the engagement also. In the next 1 hour, we will understand what truly motivate employees, how the workplace built strong culture, and how you as a leader can create environment where people feel valued and that it's empowerment. Okay, so whether you join a corporate or you going to start up or build your own venture, the concept we will discuss today will help you in shaping high performing terms and performing teams and healthy work culture. Before we get into the main content, let me see through the objective of today's sessions. By end of this 1 hour, you will gain a clear understanding of what employee engagement really means beyond just job satisfaction. Key drivers of engagement, what actually motivates employees to give their best, then understanding of workplace culture and how it shapes behavior, performance, and teamwork. A real life corporate example that shows how leading companies built strong engagement and culture. Then finally, how as a future manager can you apply these concept in your teams and organizations. So the goal is not just the um, learn theoretical concept, but it's a practical insights that will help you when you enter the corporate world. Yes. First, what is employee engagement? Let's begin with most fundamental questions. What exactly is employee engagement? Many people it's confused it with job satisfaction, but engagement is better, deeper. The employee engagement refers to first one as emotional commitment, right? So this means the employee feel connected to the organizations, they care about the company missions, visions, valued and success. So it is the difference between working for a salary and working with patience. Second one is it's a cognitive involvement, the employee understanding their role clearly, they know how their work contribute to longer goals. They actively think about way to improve, innovate, and deliver better results. Third one is it's a behavioral contributions. This is where engagement become visible. The engagement employees, it's that the engaged employees take initiatives, go the extra mile, even it's collaborate well, and shown their ownership. They don't need micromanagement, they drive themselves. So when employees are truly engaged, they bring their energy, creativity, and commitment to the job every single day, every single moment, right? So, this is what separate high performing organizations from average one. So, you know now that we know what employee engagement is, the next question is, why does it matter? It's so much because why are CEOs, even the HR leaders and managers all over the world focusing on the engagement today? Let's understand the impact. Yes, first one is higher productivity. The engaged employees work with purpose. They take initiatives and solve the problem faster. So that it's studies showed the engaged teams are up to 20 to 30 percentage, they are giving more productive. So that is one reason. Second, the matter is lower turnover. Yes, that is when the employees feel valued or stay longer, this save the recruitment cost and training cost as well as the knowledge losses. So retain is a major, that it's a retention is a major challenge in today competitive job market. So the lower turnover also, it's one of the matter. Yes, the employee engagement is necessary for nowadays. Third one is it's improved customer satisfactions. The happy employees create more customers as well as happy customers. So whether it's service or sale or support, its engaged employees deliver better experience. The fourth one is innovative and ownership. The engaged employees contribute ideas willingly. The same times, that the innovation gives companies as a competitive stage. So automatically, that they don't just do the minimum. They think of improvement and the new approaches. The final one is it's a better teamwork, even the work culture also. Engaged people collaborate more, they communicate effectively, support each other. So, that it's build a positive work environment. So, in this slide, yes, we can say some summary. That employee engagement is not the HR initiatives, right? It is a business strategy. So the organization with high engagement constantly, the outperform those with low engagements. Then the next question is the engagement versus satisfaction. Yes, because many people are confused in that concept. A very common miscontent is in organization is thinking that employee satisfaction is the same as employee engagement, but actually they are very different concept. Let me explain the difference here. The one is job satisfaction. Satisfaction means that the employee likes their job or is comfortable, right? It may be due to salary or good colleagues or comfortable work environment, etc. but the satisfied employee may still do only a minimum required. But they might say, I am happy here, but I only do what I'm told, right? But employee engagement is different. The engaged employees is about commitment and patience. Engaged employees go to the extra miles. Yes, they don't have any limitations. But job satisfaction people, yes, the satisfied employees set their minimum requirement, but engaged employees, it's not like that. Then the engaged employees, they take own initiatives, show ownership, and think beyond the job description. But job satisfaction is not like that. I satisfied job, yes, I like only for the job, but I won't give any extra contributions apart from the job. But here it's not like that. They are engaged employees, they are contributing lot apart from that KRI. That is the difference between job satisfaction employees as well as engaged employees, right? It's a satisfied employees as well as engaged employees. This is the major difference. So the the engaged employee says, I care about the team and the company's success. That is the difference, right? I hope that now you just be understand what is the difference between satisfied employees as well as engaged employees. You know that the key difference is, its satisfaction is passive, but engagement is active. So the person can be satisfied but not engaged. That cases also may be happen. For example, someone may enjoy the salary and comfort but not feel motivated to contribute extra. As a future manager, your aim is not just about keep the satisfied employees, but you keep them engaged, commitment. Yes, that is most important. Key drives for engagement. Now let's look the factors that actually drive the employee engagement. These are the elements the managers and organization must focus on create a motivated and commitment workforce. The first one is leadership quality and trust. The employee engaged when they trust their leaders. Otherwise, they won't. The transparent, supportive, the ethical leader build high engagement. When the leaders communicate clearly, the employees feel secure and valued. Second one is recognitions. Yes, the simple, yes, thank you or acknowledgement, it's boost the motivations greatly. That is, don't forget, yes, the employees want their effort to be seen and appreciated. The recognition must be timely as well as specific and genuine. That is also most important. Then career growth and opportunities. The employees stay engaged, you know that uh, automatically, yes, it's develop programs in promotions, in mentoring, and new challenges are key. Yes, that much of opportunities we are creating automatically. Yes, the employees should be engaged. This is also one of the key drive factor. Then another one is autonomy. That is micromanagement, you know that the kills the engagement, right? So the employees feels motivated, you know that when they are trusted to make the decisions. The empowerment, leads to creativity and higher ownership also. Then feedback, the regular constructive as well as the open feedbacks, it's help employees improve more engagement. So the clear communications, it's reduce the confusions as well as the built confidence. So the two-way communication is essential. The employees must feel heard. Then work-life balance. That the stress, burnout, it's reduce the engaged quickly. So the flexibility time, then hybrid options, wellness initiatives, it's help maintain the life balance. So automatically, that the employees are engaged. So if these drives are strong, yes, automatically the highly engaged workforce is happen in any organizations. If they are weak, even talented employees also lose the motivations, right? Then what is that employee engagement strategies? Now it's like, look at practical strategies the organization used to improve the employee engagement. These strategies are commonly adopted in modern workplace, as well as the future manager, you will be responsible for implementing many of them. That the first strategy, engagement survey. In short, that it's frequently the survey help leaders to understand how employees feel. So they measure the morale, stress level, workload, the manager effectiveness, and overall satisfactions. So the key is take action on the feedback, otherwise engagement drops. The many of the companies, they are providing their internship opportunity for some of the students for getting their survey. So that survey result is helpful for managers to understand their employees, yes, attitude as well as the employees positions, right? Then transparent communications, the regular updated newsletters, or that it's a team meeting, keep employees informed. Then open communications reduce the rumors, and that it's sometimes the transparent communication build the trust of the management. So employees must know the why behind decisions. Then rewards and recognition programs. That it's include its employee of the month. It's beer to beer appreciations in spot awards. It's etc. It's improve their employees morale as well as the employee engaged. So the recognitions increase the motivation and increase the positive behavior also. Then skill development and training. Learning opportunities keep employees engaged and future ready. Includes workshops, e-learning, mentoring, leadership development. Some of the programs, it's helpful for employees engaged. So the employees values companies that invest in their growth. Then wellness and work-life balance initiatives, the wellness programs like yoga, meditations, the counseling, it's health checkups. So these are the things is helpful for employee engaged, as well as that work life initiatives also, flexible times in timings. The previous slide we discussed na hybrid work models, then mental health supportive systems. So these reduce the burnout and improve the engagement. Then team building activities, conduct some games, yes, teams outings, to arranging some hackathons, then brainstorming sections, some management games. These are the team building activities, help build some trust and bonding to the peers as well as to the employees, superiors. So especially importance in the, especially the remote as well as hybrid teams people also. Then flexible policies, hybrid work, that remote options, we are giving some flexible working hours, flexible options also, some policies, that it's a family friendly policies. Today workforce, it's a preference for autonomy over rigid structures, you know very well about. So the flexibility improve morale and productivity. So these are the keys. Takeaway in the engagement is not about only for, that one big initiatives. It is about, it's a constant meaningful practice that make employees feel valued, that it's respected and also supported. Then next we can go for what is work culture. First we can see that the engagement part, right? What is employee engagement, what are the strategies is helpful for employee engagements, everything, right? Now we can see that what is workplace culture. So now it's less, that it's shift to the second major part of our sessions, the workplace culture. Culture is something everyone employee experience, but it is often difficult to define clearly. Culture, yes, it's represent, that the everyday behavior, the attitude and practice include of an organizations, right, inside the organizations. It is not the return of rule books, but everyone field from day one itself. Yes, that is culture, how we do things here. Second one is the culture is built on values, beliefs, behaviors, then norms also. You know what the organizations believe, right? Then that how, yes, we can sorry how we can go for that, what the organization believes, even integrity, even innovations, even the customer focus. Then believes, the mindset of employee shares, even the customers come first, right? Such a beliefness. Then behaviors, how the people act in daily lives, even example, that it's teamwork, accountability, or whatever may be. Then norms, unspoken rules. Then so the culture is not what a company says, right, in the posted in the website or something. Culture is what people do every day without being told. Yes, that is organization culture. Then what is the type of organization culture is here? You know that a well-known management thinker, Charles Handy, we can say that it's proposed that organization usually fall into the four major culture types. One is power culture. That is, the authority is centralized around one strong leader or a small group. The decision making is quick because rest at the top. Then work well in small business or founder led startups. Example, a family business, those who are running now, so where the owner take the final decisions, right? Here the advantage is fast decisions, but risk of bias is less. Then second one is role culture. That is, it's defined by rules, procedures, job description, and higher authority. So everyone knows their role and responsibility. So the work is in large or stable organizations like government departments and banks or universities. Example, a traditional corporate with clear department and reporting lines, right? We can say that it's a hierarchy. So the efficient, but can be, that it's making very clear and slow to change also. Then third one is task culture. It's focused on teamwork and problem solving. Always focus on the vision and mission. What task? That we focus the task culture. That culture is only focused on their task. For example, that a project team. Yes, you take the project team. That project team always focused on completion of their project. So one project is successfully completed, then only the management believing us to allocate the another project. So that is task culture. Then person culture. That individual is more important than the organizations, right? Then that's why we are introducing the concept of work life balance, everything. So the organization exists to support the expertise of individual. So common in professional bodies, that the research institute or whatever maybe, they are giving, they are important to the person. For example, a group of doctors or lawyers sharing the office space but working independently, right? So it's give autonomy but may lack the unified directions. So the each culture types has strength and, weakness also. But there is no perfect culture, right? So the right cultures depends on the organization goals, industries, and leadership styles. Even that if you take that police department, definitely the power culture is implemented, right? The autocratic leadership power, what the IG, DGO are taking now, that is the final. That is the culture of police department, right? So each and every culture having their own advantage as well as own disadvantages also is there, but depends upon their sector, depends upon their company nature should be changed. Then that next slide, it's culture and engagement. What is that correlation of culture and engagement? The employee engagement area, how the culture should be involved. Yes, why the culture part is important here. So we are looking the relationship between culture and engagement, the two terms that are, it's often used the interchangeability, but actually represent the different part of the organization experience. The first one is culture as the foundation. The culture is underlying base of how an organization operate. It's include our shares values, beliefs, behaviors, the leadership style, even the communication norms. That it's unwritten rules that guide how people work every day. So that it's just like a building needs two strong foundation to stand its tall, or organizations needs a strong culture to support its people and its, processes. Then engagement as a that outcome. The employee engagement is the result of how the people feel with that culture. When the employees experience trust, recognitions, fairness, so we can clear communication, these culture elements naturally like the employees. Yes, so the engagement reflect how emotionally committed people are to their work, how motivated they feel, how willingly they are to give the descriptions. I mean, that some deviation efforts. Then how both influence each other. So even though the culture is the foundation and engagement is the outcome, the relationship is not one directional, right? But a highly engaged workforce can actually strengthen the culture through positive energy, collaboration, and that it's a proactive behavior. So similarly, the weak culture can lower engagement, and low engagement over time can further damage of the culture also. So here in this slide, what way we just to be how we can take away from this slide means culture build the environment, that is one. Second one is engagement reflect the employee response. So the both are interconnected but influence each other. So if you want strong engagement, we must invest building and sustainability and a healthy organization culture. That way we want to be understand. Now I'm just giving two to three live case studies. Yes, it's a real world example. It's helpful for your more understanding of this topic. First one is Google. Let's look at that. Google is one of the most well-known organizations for creating the open and empowering culture. The first one, the reason is it's a psychological safety. The Google internal research, especially the famous project, Aristotle, it's highlighted that the number of, that one factor behind high performing team is psychological safety. This employee feel safe to express the ideas, ask questions, admit mistakes, and changing opinions, that without fear of embarrassment, right? So at Google, team members are encouraged to speak freely. It's share the unconventional thoughts. So it's explore the new approaches. So this freedom built the result is, that it's confidence, it's know that it's increasing their participation, and it's that it's create on environment where engagement naturally grows. Then innovation time, 20 percentage of time. One of the Google most popular cultural practices, 20% time, where the employees are encouraged to spend a portion of their working hours exploring personal project or experimentary with idea outside their regular task. This autonomy, it's boost engagement by giving employees ownership of their work, freedom to explore patience, then space for creativity. So the many successful Google products such as email or that Google News, yes, it's oriented from the innovation time. So the result is high creativity. So the combined effort of psychological safety and innovation time is remarkable cultural creativity. So automatically the results comes to continuous innovations, high employee engagement, even strong sense of purpose. So the Google case clearly shows that how on open culture, that it's become a catalyzed for extraordinary creativity and sustained organizational success. So it is a provable one. The second one is Tata Group. That it's let's explore on Indian example of how a strong ethical culture directly influence the employee engagement and loyalty. The Tata Group is widely it's respected, that not just in the business success, but for its deeply rooted value of the commitment to the people. The first one is ethical culture. Tata Group is built on a strong foundation of ethics. We know very well about that, even integrity and even that social responsibility. The Tata Group's vision is like that only. All are well aware about that. So, for decades, the organization has emphasized fairness, transparency, and trust in all business dealings. So the employees sees these value reflect on ethical decision making, responsible leadership, the cultures of honesty and respect. So because of this, the employee feel proud to be associated with the brand. Then employee welfare. One of the Tata's strongest culture pillars, it's focused on employee welfare. Long before employee well-being became a global trend, Tata implemented policies that prioritize the employees' financial, emotional, and social security. So, automatically the result is higher loyalty. I mean, high loyalty. So that means the employees remain committed because they will treated fairly, because they will giving matter of well-being of the employees. So the company stand by strong values. So these are the loyalty not only reduce the turnover, but it strengthen the organization regulations as a trusted employers. So the Tata Group show us, that the ethical culture plus genuine employee welfare, right? So automatically, it's giving their long-term engagement and loyalty. So when the people trust the organization to feel proud, cared, they naturally stay committed and perform at the best. So I hope that this also it's helpful for you for understanding how the employees, yes, the topmost companies giving their opportunity, the employees are engaged. Then next example is Infosys. That Infosys is a great example of the company that built in organization culture around continuous learning and skill development. The training and development culture, Infosys is globally recognized for its strong learning ecosystem. They built one of the world's largest corporate training centers, the Infosys Global Education Center in Mysore. So, where thousands of freshers graduates undergo, that intensive technical and professional development programs every year. So, the training is not a one-time event; it is the part of the culture. So, the employee have access the skill building programs, then leadership development tracks, even certificate courses, the technical labs and simulation training they are giving. They are continuously learning platform setting. So these cultures make the employees feel valued, supported, even to create the confident in their growth journey. It's helpful, the employees feel proud, it's helpful for our career growth. Then strong onboarding. Infosys plays a major importance on onboarding. Their onboarding process is structured, engaging, and designed to help employees transition smoothly into the organizations. So, the key elements including here the mentorship and buddy supports, then clear understanding roles and expectations, then organization value and work culture. These are the things that are helpful for employees engaged. So the result is retention and performance. So the employees feel prepared, supported, and continuously developed. So they are stronger retentions compared to many competitors. So the outcome is lower yearly attritions, then higher employees job satisfaction, then better project efficiency also. So when the employees see clear growth opportunities and feel the companies invest in their future, they naturally stay longer and perform better, right? So the Infosys demonstrate how the learning focused. Yes, the culture plus strong onboarding. So automatically employees engaged. So the higher retention and strong performance, in short, we can say that when employees grows, the organization also grow. That's it. The summary part is engagement drive performance. First, employee engagement is not just the feel good concept. It has a direct and measurable impact on organizational performance. Engaged employees are more productive, more innovative, more commitment, and more willingness. Then they deliver better customers experience, contribute higher quality work, and stay longer with the organizations. Then second one is culture shape the behavior. Culture act as a operating system of the organization. OS is most important for everything, right? So this is the culture is the OS of the organization behavior. So it sets the tone for how people behave, where employees collaborate or compete or innovate or hesitate, right? It's take ownership or wait for instructions. These behavior are shaped by the culture environment they work in. A positive culture, it's promote trust, accountability, communication, and alignment with the organization goals. Then managers influence both. You know that no cultures or engagement strategy succeed without managers. Yes, the superiors, yes, that is most important. So the managers are the everyday touch point between employees and the organizations. So the way the manager communicate, provide feedback, set expectations, resolved conflict, and it's show the appreciation shape both culture and environment. A supportive manager can build a highly motivated team even in the challenging environment. So while a Poor managers can damage engagement even in a strong organizations. So the engagement leads to better performance. Culture guide daily behavior. So, and the manager act as a bridge connecting between these two. If you want to show their better performance, the yes, we want to set the daily behavior also most important. So these things take care of the manager part. So if we want a high performing and engaged workforce, we must invest in building the strong culture, empowering managers to lead efficiency. So before we close that this sessions, I would like to open the floor for the questions. Please, students, this is your time. Please unmute to ask your doubt, to clarify your doubts.